All right, let's do this. Okay, so we got right now. We're gonna be doing the top 32. It's gonna be Barncat versus Hyperviper. This should be a very exciting match, and I'm gonna see if I can get my hand on the list here that we can take a look at. In the meantime, let's see if we can get this shared out. We need to share this live stream, and then we'll take a look at both lists. All right, so let's see. Top 32. It's gonna be Barncat versus Hyperviper. This should be a very. Oh, don't want that. So let's go ahead and start sharing everything. So here to content. All right, so now we're here. Let's go ahead. Let's put this out everywhere so we can have a good time. Content. Oh my god. See if we can get a lot of people here. That's the goal. Boom. I'm hitting up all the places and all the things. And all... put it in the main Discord here. Alright. What the hell? I swear, like, every time I go to a Discord, it, like, just... Okay, here we go. Streams. Boom. Boom. All right, so we hit up all the locations. Let's see Facebook. Let's see if people want to join and have a good time. I don't know. We'll find out in a minute here. Over here. Yeah, whatever. Not that group. This one here. Boom. All right, where can I take a look at the list now? I need to find out where I can take a look at the list. Unfortunately, right now, we'll find out in a minute. Cannot look at any of the lists for these two. Let's go to season 10 finals. Pin messages. Spreadsheet for the season. Brackets, matchups, dates, times. Okay, let's take a look. See if I can see their rosters here. Fortunately, no. So right now we don't have... Okay, so where are the rosters? Or can I take a look in Discord? Or I can take... Not in Discord, I'm sorry. Survey. Okay, here's the Longshanks event. All right, here we go. Nice. Okay, so here's the Longshanks event. Let's take a look at... Let's go and take a look at who are we looking at here. Hyperviper. Okay. All right. Looks like Hyperviper is running Thor, Beta Ray Bill, Loki, Scourge. Oh, he's running Asgard. It looks like. Okay, so Hyperviper is going Asgard. That's really interesting. I didn't know he was gonna do that. That's pretty crazy. That's awesome. So Hyperviper's running Asgard. Okay, he's running Thor, Beta Ray Build, Loki, Scourge, Valkyrie, Pyro, Black Widow, Winter Soldier, Dr. Voodoo, and Wong. Okay. Odin's Blessing, Rainbow Bridge, Doom Prophecy, Eyes on the Prize, Mission Objective, Brace for Impact, Patch Up, Pyrotechnics, Mark for Death, and Fallback. All really good tactics cards here, I think. Odin's Blessing, Rainbow Bridge is really good for the Asgardian affiliation. Doom Prophecy can be nutty when you're rolling a whole bunch of dice. I don't see a Hulk in his list, which is a first. This is the first time I've seen Hyperviper never play Hulk. That's pretty interesting. He's not running Avengers either, so that's interesting as well. No Malekith, no big bodies here. Outside of Beta Ray Bill? Interesting list. I like this, man. I hope really interesting, man. All right, Secures. Deadly Meteors, Demons Downtown, Infinity Formula Gone Missing. Yeah, I think this is standard. I don't know if Asgard does really well on demons. Like, granted, I know they're a brawly team, but I think there are other teams that can brawl better than than Asgard at the moment. So I don't know if you want to play Demons Downtown. Maybe it's just a comfortability thing. Extracts or Fear Grip. I do like Asgard here. Uh, the Scrolls, which is a 20-pointer, it's a neutral extract. It keeps the score relatively low. So, I mean, even. So that's pretty good. And then Deadly Legacy Virus Cured. Now, I think he has mission objective and fallback, so he has ways to put the virus onto someone and maybe be able to extract that and score the points. So. Oh, you're getting an echo? Are you getting an echo? Let me know. What's up, Omnis? How you doing? Because right now I have nothing else playing at the moment. I'm not in any Discord, I'm not in any voice chats, nothing like that. Is it echoing now? There's nothing else that's running in the background. I only have one mic. Oh, you know why? The reason why it was echoing was because I have the YouTube stream running because I don't have chat. Okay, yeah, here's the problem. So I don't have... for some reason, the chat doesn't show up on my OBS. I don't know why. For YouTube, and I have to fix that at some point. So I have to have the YouTube one up, so it's probably... You know what I mean? There's probably the audio playing from that. While I was speaking. So there you go. Okay, good. All right. What up, Stephen Willis? How you doing? Let me just see if these guys are ready and have everything going. Let me check the messages here. Yeah, okay. So we're good. All good. Yeah, that's all it was. It was just the YouTube audio. Which is my bad. Sorry about that. That won't happen again. I need to figure out with OBS, the YouTube chat. I need to figure that out. Yeah, everything's good. Everything's good over here. I'm just ready for this action for some MCP. No one's gotten to me yet. So yeah, this is Hyperviper's list. Let's take a look at Barncat. I'm pretty sure he's playing Guardians. I mean, that's just the symbol. All right. So Star-Lord, Nebula, Rocket Raccoon, Groot, Drax the Destroyer, Beta Ray Bill, who I played against yesterday. Agent Venom, which is the new addition to the Asgard, to the Guardians. Ghost Rider, Hulk is in the list, which is really, really good. I mean, Hulk should probably be on almost every list at this point. Really solid list here. I like what Barncat has going on. Deal with the Devil. Gru the Milano for an assignment, which is the Agent Venom card, which is pretty nutty sometimes. Deadly Duo, We Are Groot, Brace for Impact, Follow Me. Mark for Death, Fallback, Eyes on the Prize. Demons Downtown, Intrusions, Infinity Formula. This is, yeah. Alien Ship crashes downtown. My testing formula, Deadly Legacy Virus Cured. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun match. This is gonna be a really, really fun match between two players that love to roll dice and love to have a good time playing MCP. This might not be a long game, because I think both play pretty quickly as well. So we'll get a lot of action really fast. Okay, want me to go over Hyper's list again? Omnis, you're being very picky today, buddy. But for you, I do this. All right, so Thor. This is Hyperviper's list. We're gonna go through it again. So this is Asgard. So this is Thor, Prince of Asgard, Beta Ray Bill, Loki with no gem, Scourge, Valkyrie, Pyro, Black Widow, Winter Soldier, Doctor Voodoo, Wong. Odin's Blessing, Rainbow Bridge, Doom Prophecy, Eyes on the Prize, Mission Objective, Brace for Impact, Patch Up, Pyrotechnics, Mark for Death, Fallback. Secures are Deadly Meteors, Demons Downtown, Infinity Formula. 2 out of the 3 here I'm a fan of, I think. Asgard can play these pretty well. The third one here, Demons Downtown, in my opinion, I'm just going to tell you, I don't think Asgard their attrition-wise, I don't think they're great. So I don't know if Demons Downtown is the right answer, but honestly, at this point, I mean, it is what it is. I'm pretty sure there's just Hyper Viper is going to be the one. He's gonna. There's going to be a lot of dice thrown in this match. So, and Hyper Viper is very comfortable with that. The surprise here is no Hulk, no other big body. That's a surprise to me, at least. I mean, y'all know Hyper Viper. He loves Hulk. He's a huge Hulk fan. The fact he's not in the list, that's rather surprising. And then we got, for the extracts, we have Fear Grip, which is standard for Asgard. Scrolls, which is basically a neutral extract, so score is not going to run too high. And then we got Deadly Legacy Virus, which is a C shape. This just looks like to me they're just ready to brawl. And honestly, I think at this point, if I'm Barncat, I want to win Prio and probably take Secures. I think you're okay with these extracts here if you're Barncat. And I think if you're Asgard, I think if you're Hyper Viper, you want to win Prio and take Secures. That's where I think this is gonna go, in my opinion. All right, so let me take a look at the messengers here. Let me see if these guys are ready to go. There's just double checking on. They said 6 o'clock, my time. Right now it's 6 o'clock Central Standard Time. It's 4 o'clock their time. They should be ready to go unless I got the wrong information here. I shouldn't have. Let me just DM them. Hold on. Let me DM Barncat. Let me see what's going on here. Yeah, I'm surprised no Hulk for Hyper Viper. Man, that is a real big surprise, man. Real big surprise. I wonder what... and I'm going to ask him that later, after. I'm not even going to ask him now. Ooh, I like both. Dude. I like both. We're going to call this match Hypercat. This is the Hypercat match. Yeah, I love that, dude. That was... Omnis, well played, buddy. Let me DM... that was really good. Hypercat or Barn Viper. You're here to please. All right. Wrong person. Ah, great. Hyper Viper. Let me see if they're in the main channel here, just talking to each other, not talking to me, and be upset if they are. Okay, they're not in the main channel right now. I've DM'd both at the moment. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay, here we go. We got the password. We got everything. So I got everything here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna open TTS here now. We're gonna get started. Let's see if they want to do a little bit. All right, so no pre-game talk. We're just gonna get started. We're going in. I mean, Hyper Viper means business today. If he's saying that, he means business. This is gonna be a fun match, dude. I'm so happy that I'm streaming this right now. I'm a fan of both players, man. I'm a fan of Hyper Viper. You know what I mean? We've been playing a lot for a long time. Played against each other. Had some really good games. Let me see if I could just find it. The room is Marvel. I have to recognize a name. Okay. Trying to find the game. They're ready to go. There's Liam. Cube, McTennis. I do not see the name. We're just waiting here. I mean, Hyperviper gave me the password and the room name. I just don't see it right now. So, technical difficulties. Kill Bill Volume 1. Hulk is great in Asgard, too. Yeah, I mean, Hulk is great everywhere. But, I mean, in Asgard, where he can just heal for one? Why not? Let me hit a refresh here. Let me see what's going on. Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay, found it. All right, I'm getting in here. I'm going to choose gray. We're in. We're in, guys. Here we go. We got to choose my spectator. Put up the mod. Boom. They're ready to go. Let me see if I can chat in here. Yeah. All right. So priority roll, nothing like that hasn't happened. So here we go. Just take a look at the list one more time, and this is Hyperviper going in with Asgard here, man. Dr. Voodoo's here. Wong, Pyro. I mean, let's see what he can do, man. I want to see Asgard succeed. I want to be a believer. If anybody can do it, it's Hyperviper. The guy's really good. So, and we got Guardians over here with Hulk and all that stuff, and Agent Venom and Beta Ray Bill. Yep, I like it. Beta Ray Bill, I played against him yesterday. I played against it in Hydra with the whole shenanigans with Yep, I'm trying something different, Mr. Sheik, man. I figured, you know what, man? I have all these people subscribed to me, right? That love Marvel Crisis Protocol. Why not just live stream off of my main channel where everyone knows? You know what I mean? Where I just interact with my audience. Like if I go to Twitch, then it's like people need to be on my Twitch. I want to do everything here on YouTube from now on, I think. And everybody's here, and it's really easy. It's simple for me. I think it makes a whole lot of sense. Will I go back to Twitch? I mean, I'll use it every now and then. I don't know. But I think right now, when it comes to Marvel, I think I'm just going to be streaming off of YouTube. And we got some dice being rolled. I don't know what that means. Did Hyperviper roll his... I mean, it's Hyperviper rolling his dice. All right, he's got 2 hits. So right now, here goes Barncat. Who's got Prio? And he's got Prio, and I think he's going to be taking... If I'm him, I'd take... Oh, I don't know. Take your secures, I guess. I think the call here is Barncat going secures. What do you guys think? Who I got? We will bet. You know what? I'm gonna pick Hyperviper. I know the smart choice here is Barncat. You know what? This is a coin flip match. He chose secures. How do I know this? How do I know this, chat? I'm gonna go Hyperviper, man. You got Barncat? We'll bet a beer on it. I already owe you a beer, by the way. So this might be a wash if Hyperviper wins. You know that, right? Let's put a beer bet on it, brother. Do you got Barncat? Give me the Viper that is hyper. Whew. Bars. All right, while they do the raw selection, I'm gonna go get something to drink. Oh no, I'll take Viper. I got Hyperviper. You can take Barncat. That's fine with me. All right, I'm back. Roster selection has not happened yet. I got Hyper Viper. I'll take Hyper. How does this sound? You know what? Let's do this. Let's do this. I have an idea. If Hyper Viper wins, okay, we will buy each other a beer. If Barncat wins, I'll buy you 2 beers. How does that sound? I know this bet sounds backwards, but let's just make this fun. Let's do that. How does that sound? Because I think we both want Hyper Viper to win, right? Is that fair? Is that fair? I already owe you a beer. So if Barncat wins, I'll just buy you another beer. Dude, Barncat's going to go back and watch this. He's like, no, you didn't choose me, Chewy. I'm like, it's not personal, man. I just want to see Asgard win, man. You know what I'm saying? By the way, how's the stream on YouTube, by the way? I mean, I stream a few times on YouTube. I mean, I'm so used to Twitch. How was the stream, man? How's everything going right now? Like, seriously, give me a thumbs up. You're in? Okay, that's the bet. All right, Omnis, that is the bet. Let me know, guys, to be honest. Do you want me to mess with this? Do you want me to go more top up, like right here? How does that look, guys? Remember, I'm like Channel 5 copter. You know what I'm saying? I'm the dude over watching everything, the traffic jams and all the nonsense that's going on. I need to make sure you guys have a great visual view of the game here. Is this all right here? Exactly. Dude, you can have beers with me without it. It'll be like it'll be just like our tag team game when we had, our team game that we had, whatever. Last year at Adepticon, we were drinking with that team and having a good time, man. I've always wanted to drink and have a good time. It's a good view. All right, this is what we're going to go with. We're going to rock with this. Omnis says it's good. If anybody else doesn't like it, you let me know. And then you blame Omnis. We're going to come up just a little, because I want to see the round, right? I want to see the round. I want to make sure that everything lines up with red and blue. I'm not going to touch it from here because I don't want anybody to get motion sickness as they're watching the game. So we're good. Man, pump this up to like 100 views, guys. Yeah, I think that was it. It was Charleston Chew, I think. Or something like that. It was a funny team name. By the way, I'm not playing in that team tournament this year. Like, the only thing I'm playing in is the Challenger event, and that's about it. I am signed up for the thing Thursday morning. I'm not going to make it Thursday morning. I'll just say that right now. Yeah. So we'll see. Man, that was a fun time. I just wish everything was run on time last year, man, you know? Get the people out. Like, let's get this up to 100 views. Sonic Gang. That's right, dude. Sonic Gang represent. If you're not in the sauna, you're doing something wrong. Sauna for life, son. Oh, man. Listen, let me tell you something. Every time I commentate this Marvel, I just get happy. I'm so happy talking about this game and commenting. I'm serious. Like, I enjoy this game so much. Commentating and talking to you guys and like bringing you guys entertainment. You guys having a good time with me. That's what matters to me, man. I have so much fun commentating Marvel. I'm shocked I have not streamed a finals for the league yet. I don't know what's going on with that. You guys I need to stream the finals. The goal this year, that's it. I'm streaming the finals for season 10. I don't care what it takes. I'm going to stream the finals for this season. It's going to happen. If I've got to I'm going to do whatever it takes, dude. We're doing it. I'm saying it right now. I'm finally streaming a finals for the league. It's going to happen. All right, so here we go. We got the list out. We got Beta Ray Bill, Thor, Scourge, who's pretty good, Valkyrie, Dr. Voodoo, and Voodoo, which is pretty good. Oh, we got Deadly Legacy Virus. Good. Okay, so it looks like to me Hyper Viper is going to try to steal a virus and put it on Voodoo at some point in the game. That's my headcanon there. And he has Patch Up, Doom Prophecy, Brace for Impact, Mission Objective. No fallback. I don't know if you're playing. Do you play Doom Prophecy? I mean, I don't think this is the map for Doom Prophecy. Granted, it's a C shape. I like Doom Prophecy more on the E. Granted, it's the same. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just overthinking things. So right now, the game is really not. This is going to be a very low scoring game. There's going to be a lot of dice being thrown. Will we see an evac? I don't know. I have not seen an evac yet in Marvel Crisis Protocol because with the new rules, you have to wait till the cleanup phase. You know, we'll see what happens. And let's go over to Barncat's list. He has Star-Lord, Beta Ray Bill, Groot, Rocket, and Drax. So no Hulk, guys. We got Barncat with the big body Hulk. He could have easily just run up there, grabbed an extract, and then just... No, he can't do that. All right. No, all right. So no big bodies, guys. No big bodies. And Barncat not playing Thanos. He's loving his restricted cards. That's cool. Interesting. And we do have Foreign Assignment. By the way, I have not watched the Barncat game this year, so has he pulled this card off a few times? If he has, my God. He's a god in my eyes. This is like nuts town. This is like crazy town right here. This is going to be nuts. This is going to be Dice Bonanza. Let me tell you something. Hyperviper and Barncat do not. Let me tell you something. These guys know how to entertain us. And there's going to be a lot of dice throws. There's going to be a lot of death. Not a lot of scoring. And I'm pretty sure you guys are going to love that. And I'm going to enjoy it. So, all right. So we got Groot going out to the left there, left flank. I'm pretty sure all Groot's going to do is probably just move twice and just sit on a point or pick up the cure. Who knows? Who does he have sniping Groot? Okay, so Thor's going to the middle. That's a typical play there. Safe. Rocket right next to... Yep. Just to set up the bodyguard and all the shenanigans. This is reminding me of 2020 Marvel Crisis Protocol. Like, it's Asgard, it's Guardians. Granted, it's not, there's new characters here, but like saying Asgard versus Guardians in 2023 and, or 3 years later, I'm not used to that. So this is pretty cool. This is really cool. All right, so we got, I believe that's Agent, I don't know that's Agent Venom going to the left over there. And Beta Ray Bill is going right here. Interesting. And there's Agent Venom. Okay. And we got Valkyrie going up to the left here. Yeah, if I'm... Personally, I think... so Star-Lord's not put down, and I think Star-Lord would be the last model put down because... I think Barncat wants to keep Hyperviper guessing on where his leader is going to be. So Drax is going to go down here. Not the easiest guy to kill. He has a throw. He can be really annoying, especially when he gets the Vengeance token and just Dice Bonanza. Like, ooh, Mr. Sheik with the hot takes. You're saying Hyperviper is going to evac all the legacy virus? Look what I did just there. Woo! I like it, dude. I like it. You're telling me, dude, if okay, Lucas, if Hyperviper evacs all the points for the W, I'll buy you dinner. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I will buy you dinner. And it's not too expensive, by the way. Don't go crazy. Don't go to some steak plate, but I'm going to buy you dinner, okay? It might be a Big Mac with fries, but I will buy you dinner. Oh, Curtis, what's up, brother? Yeah, you got a couple big attacks off. It was one par away from Deadly Duel. And follow me into it. That's sick. That's actually sick. He did that? Woo! Luke is coming in with the fire. Dude, if Hyperviper evacs all three for the win, whoa. Sign me up for that. All right, we got Scourge coming down. He's got the bodyguard. The annoying, the Intimidate. I'm sorry. Not bodyguard. Intimidate. The annoying Intimidate, which catches everybody by surprise. It's not something that's too conventional, right? You got a character within two of you. You're not expecting a bodyguard there, right? Like it's not something you're used to. You're used to like another character being within 2 of your friendly character for the bodyguard. This is like I'm just there within 2 and I'm just gonna take your attack. Scourge is actually a pretty good. I've always liked Scourge. I think he's a really interesting character. Not the easiest to kill. Granted, he doesn't have any invul or anything. But you don't want to put him out there and have him get slaughtered or anything like that. Right now, the tankiest character on the team right now is Beta Ray Bill for both characters. And, well, I would say Groot as well because he can heal and all that. So, we'll see how this goes. This is going to be a fun match. Like I said, I'm pulling for Asgard. So was Omnis. So was everybody else. So is Lucas with the hot fire. Coming in, sings and evac all 3. All right. So here we go. Wingnuts are going out. Star-Lord, Agent Venom. I would choose Bill here. No. Actually, no, Drax. Drax is good. Actually, what's the point of Bill? Bill's at least going to get rerolls on Thor because he's flight. So remember that. Beta Ray Bill has a range 4 energy attack called Summon the Storm. Anyone with the flight superpower gets to reroll up to 2 of his attack dice and on a wild hands out a shock, which can be really crippling to Thor. All right, here we go. Barncat he did win priority, so he has to go first. And are we redoing Wingnuts? Yeah, we're redoing Wingnuts. So Beta Ray Bill, Agent Venom, Star-Lord. Yeah, I was thinking Bill first, right? I don't know why Drax would have. I don't think Drax is going to get an attack this turn. I'm pretty sure he's not going to get an attack this turn. All right, so here goes a safe play, which is going to be Groot moving twice and picking up a virus, most likely. Or just getting within range to get a bodyguard or something. Yeah, I don't think he's on that point there. We'll see. Let me see if I can move this up a little bit more. There we go. We don't need to see the score. The score is up top. Okay, there we go. There's Groot. Coming up. Yeah, safe play here. Nobody can really... Oh, well, hold on. I say that. Bill could do a range 4 energy attack on a Groot. Granted, do you want to put out that damage on Groot now to have him have power? I don't know. Right now, I think you want to pick up another virus here, I think, if you're Hyperviper. He is going to get Prio next turn, so he's not too concerned here with anything. Yeah, it's basically going to be another safe play here. Get right behind the canister. There's not much that can be done here. I don't think Agent Venom can shoot. I don't think he's too concerned. He'll have cover, but Agent Venom does have the Venom thing where you can't modify dice. So I don't mind it. Drax is just going to double move here, right? Like, Drax doesn't have any he doesn't have any ranged attacks. He has all range 2 from what I can remember. Yeah, I mean, he's just going to move twice, contest the intrusion. And the middle is just going to be left alone, I think. I don't think Hyperviper is going to go for the middle at all. I don't think he needs to. I think what he's going to try to do is probably hover Voodoo over the middle. And what he's going to end up doing is probably just possessing someone and just, taking the virus. But I see this being really hard if either of these teams want to evac the viruses or whatever you want to call it, or sacrifice yourself for the viruses, because it's a C map and it's not too, it's very spread out, and I don't see any safe. There's no safe extract runners on either team right now. I mean, there's no one that can go up, move once, grab a virus, and then move away. So there's none of that going on. There's nothing like Toad where you can grab it within 2 and then run away again. So there's none of that, right? So this is going to be tough if either want to do it. So right now he's thinking, so he's going Beta Ray Bill. Bill's pretty tanky. He does have -1 reduction when he pays the cost, and he does have aggressive. So, it looks like he's just going to take the safe route here. Oh, he's going to get within 1? Okay. I mean, the worst thing that's going to happen, he's just going to get shot, right? But like I said, Bill does have reduction built in. So he's going to spend a power, pick this up, and have a power for the reduction. So taking a little bit of a chance here. I think Star-Lord's going to get a shot easily. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have to move far. I mean, and right now, if you're Hyperviper, you are hoping you can block some of this and gain some power. What's nice about this is that Bill does have rerolls built into Star-Lord. Okay, we got dice being rolled. 2 hits. No blocks for Hyper. He's gonna wing it, I believe, for 4. Is he? I think he's gonna reduce 1, take 3. Takes 3 damage. He can aggressive if he wants. I don't think he will. I think he'll stay right there. I think he likes his positioning. Okay, so now we're going to Asgard Leadership and heal for 1. There you go. So now I have to do 4 damage to get to Beta Ray Bill. Like the play there. Dude, at Asgard's leadership, this is what makes me sad about Asgard. Like, Asgard has such a good leadership. It's so good. Like, you can heal the damage for a power, like, or condition. Like, you can get rid of stagger. Like, it's such a good leadership. It just, I wish Thor, I mean, I don't want to get on my soapbox again, but it's just like, I just wish Thor was just a tad bit better, man. Like, just makes me, I don't know. I don't know. Makes me sad, man. I mean, I had so much fun playing Asgard back in 2020, and they were such a good time. And I do want to get back to playing them again. It's just, I don't know. Competitively, I just don't want to bother with it right now because of just Thor, Exactly. That's the problem. That's my problem. It's Thor, and I hope we'll see, man. We'll see. I would love for Thor to get adjusted. Will he? I don't know, guys. I really don't know. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. So right now Hyper is trying to measure how far Scourge can get there. I don't think Scourge gets to the middle point there. I think he's off by a hair. Honestly, I would just wait. I would hold on Scourge, hold on Thor. Right now, put Voodoo up there to contest the intrusion and win your points. You're ahead. Right now, if you're Hyper Viper, here's the deal. You're ahead on viruses. You have 2-1. Right now, just try to win some of the secures and put some pressure on Barncat, right? Because right now, all Barncat's doing is sitting around and shooting. He hasn't contested the middle. He's hoping to daze just Beta Ray Bill. He's just hoping to daze Beta Ray Bill so he doesn't win a point here. That's what I'm seeing. Right now, no one's contesting points. And if I'm Barncat, right now, nobody should, right? You don't want to put anyone in danger zone of Thor, because Thor can sometimes do some crazy shenanigans, right? So right now, Rocket's not going to get an attack this turn outside of Hyper Viper putting up Scourge onto a point over there. So right now, yeah, he's just going to take a shot, right? He's not going to go up there and try to contest. Like, what for, right? You're giving Thor a target at this point. All right, here we go. All right, we got a block. We got 3 hits. We got a crit coming in. He's going to -1. So that's going to be blocking 2, only taking 1 damage. That's just 1 damage. That's really good if you're Hyper Viper. That's 1 damage. Yeah, I agree. The Beta Ray Bill pick is pretty good. So what's going on here? What's happening? He moved and why is he shooting again? What's going on here? What am I missing? What am I missing? He moved and shot. I'm confused. I'm confused. What happened here? He shot once, right? What's going on here? That's Agent Venom. He doesn't have rapid fire. Why did he shoot again? That was 2 shots, right? Oh, foreign assignment. Okay. Foreign assignment. Okay, I did not see the foreign assignment play. Okay, pretty good stuff there. I'm so not used to that. And now Agent Venom's gonna move. What the hell? God, that card is so cool. That card is so cool. I don't know. Honestly, if it's good or bad, I don't know. I honestly would have held on to that card because all Hyper is going to do is pick up this extract, honestly. Yeah, here he goes. Going to pick it up with Thor. I think that was more of a need. I don't know. We'll find out once this game's over. I think that was too early to do that. Because I mean, Hyperviper just literally picked up another extract. He's scoring 1, 2. I mean, right now he's scoring 4 points. Granted, I mean, I don't think Barncat's caring about the points. I think he just wants a table. This is my opinion. So Rocket's not going to get. So he's either got to choose Rocket or Beta Ray Bill. I think the choice is Beta Ray Bill here. I think you wait. So what can happen here is Scourge can move twice if he wants to. No. So yeah, I think you choose Beta Ray Bill here and then go into Thor with the rerolls. You're gonna get 4 rerolls. Why not, right? Yeah, I mean easily, right? That's the decision you make here. That's a no-brainer. I don't think this is gonna be a range 2. This will be a range 4. Oh, he's just gonna move twice. That's a shot. Okay. So he's gonna tie up the secure. And just so you all know, Hyperviper's getting Prio next turn. So Thor is going to have 3 power next turn. He is going to be able to charge gain some power and do some shenanigans here. With Thor. He does have Beta Ray Bill online. Honestly, if I'm him, yeah, I'd move Scourge right over here for the bodyguard. That's no brainer. What he also could have done here is he could have taken a chance on a 50-50 roll. That's what I was gonna say here. He could have moved twice with Scourge. I think he's on the point. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I think he's on it. Let's zoom in. He's on it. Oh, Hyper. Viper Hyper. All right. What a guy. You're not gonna be able to shoot. Right? That takes Rocket out of the game. Not out of the game, but out of this round. What a guy. You're not going to leave Rocket by himself. You're going to move Rocket towards Groot right now and just take your secure. That's what you're going to do. At least that's what I think Barncat's going to do. I don't know. Yeah, he can murder Star-Lord. He's within range 4 Star-Lord as well. He's going to have the rerolls on the flight. And also, Beta Ray Bill will have a throw online next turn. He has 5 power. He's going to have 7. So he can possibly do, I think, one attack into Star-Lord, throw Bill, or throw the truck behind him at... No. You throw Bill away, I think. I think you just throw Bill away. Do an attack here. Put a shock on Star-Lord. And then hope for the best from there. I think that's what you do. Like that if you throw Bill, that ruins his action economy, right? Because he doesn't have charge or anything like that. All right, so that's turn 1. We got Hyperviper taking a nice point lead here. I think that's what, 4-2? Or am I tripping? Yeah, 4-2. 4-2 Hyperviper. Like it. I like it a lot, guys. Guys, we're at 31 views, man. Keep sharing this out there, man. Get people to watch. Come on. Watch this hype. Marvel. Get hype with me. Drink some water. We're going to get some dice this round. We are going to get some dice. And Hyperviper has priority. Okay. So that's going to be 7 power to Beta Ray Bill, 3 to Thor. So you got interesting decisions to make here, right? I mean, I want to get the leadership off as fast as possible. So right now, Barncat has brace for impact up, so a throw into me is bracing. Right now, Scourge is pretty good with the protection here. He cannot be out of 4. How did he shoot? No. How did he shoot Beta Ray Bill? He should be within 4. Beta Ray Bill was not moved. He shot Bill. I think they're talking it through right now. I think Star-Lord got nudged just a tad with when Agent Venom moved a bit. I think they're talking about this right now. I don't know. I'm not in the room right now. But because nothing moves Star-Lord, right? I think they're talking through it now. Okay, paying 2. Yep. Here we go. Right into Star-Lord. Yep. There we go. Here it comes. And you get rerolls. All right, so 1 hit. 1 block for Star-Lord. Wow. So reroll 2. So 2 hits. Not too great. Does that auto? I don't think that auto shocks, unfortunately. It does not. Oh, including fail results. Ooh. Hey. Forgot about that. All right, so that's going to be, what, 1 damage going into Star-Lord there? Not great. Not great. I think I don't know. What is he measuring here? I think he's measuring a throw. Yeah. So he's going to move Bill here. What is he? He's measuring the range 5 for Rocket. Okay. I think he's going to chuck that into Star-Lord is the deal. He's going to chuck the... Yep, and he's going to brace for impact. Oh, he's just going to... Oh, wow, he's going to YOLO roll it. Barncat is going to YOLO roll it. This is 5 damage coming in. That's 4. He's alive. Oh, it's going into Agent Venom. My bad, sorry. I thought it was going into Star-Lord. Okay. Oh, Star-Lord had cover, so no damage. Okay, got it. Pretty cool. Nice. That's what I'm talking about, man. Share it out there, man. Have some fun with me. Welcome, Northern of the Golden Throne. North of the Golden Throne. I'm not... Okay. All right, here we go. We got bodyguards online. So if you're Barncat, unfortunately, you need to break up the monotony here a little bit. I think you maybe go Agent Venom here. Or you go Star-Lord and try to ground away to safety. Or... The other option you can have here is Beta Ray Bill throwing Scourge backwards, so that way it breaks up the bodyguards. And then what you do from here is you start going into Thor at this point, and maybe try to drop him with Beta Ray Bill. Granted, Beta Ray Bill is only rolling, what, 5 physical dice? He doesn't get any rerolls or anything like that, but he can possibly put out stun. But this, like, Hyper Viper is really good here with what he did with Scourge and all that stuff. So I like what he's doing. He did a really good job there positioning Scourge in the right spot for the bodyguard. Really good stuff there, or for the Intimidator, whatever you want to call it. Thor does have a throw online, but I think Hyper Viper is going to charge first. If Thor gets an activation here, the target is Star-Lord, right? I mean, you put Stagger on him if you do a damage. So, I keep saying bodyguard. Vincent, leave me alone. It's all the same. Taunt, bodyguard. Do they do the same thing? Yes, they just work differently. The point is I'm taking an attack. But thanks. Yes, taunt. Yes, bodyguards. All the same. All right. We got Agent Venom going into Thor here. And the dice are still hot for Mr. Barncat here. 4 hits. Taking 3. And here we go. Okay. He rolled a wild, so he's going to get an Incinerate. Oh, this is a grenade. Cool. Nice play there. He's going to lower the defense and then shoot into Thor. 1 hit. No blocks for Thor, though. Does the reroll do anything? Yeah, the reroll will drop him if he wants to. Yeah, he's going to spend the wing in it, see if he can drop him, get 2 hits. He gets the 2 hits and then drops Thor. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. He's going to Odin's Blessing and take 1. Yep. Well, at least he has the leader. Well, he has the Legacy Virus, so he's going to cure the Incinerate, and I think that happens during the cleanup phase. Dave the Brave, what's up? Evening to you. So we got an early Odin's Blessing. I don't blame Viper there. I wouldn't want to have Thor on his injured side going into turn 3. This is going to be a slow game. He does have patch up. He does have the leadership to come back to life here. So he should be okay. Right now, what you're excited about for Thor is that he does have power. He does have a throw online. I think he's thinking of a web swing here. Is that the deal? He's only got 3 power. He's thinking about a throw, I guess. He could throw. I think the throw is what? Range 2? So now, there's not much you could do here. So, man, burning that Odin's Blessing. That Odin's Blessing hurt. But he had to do it. You got to Odin's. Oh, that's right. New virus doesn't get rid of status effects. Duh. So, never mind. So, he could still leadership and just remove the condition, which isn't bad. That's probably what I do. And then you can... I mean, you can use Scourge here to heal the 4 for patch up. I guess? I don't know. What is Barncat measuring here? He's just going to web swing in. Yeah, I mean, try to score the point. And he's going into the fray. All right. So this has to be a Thor activation, right? My question is here. I mean, you got to go into Star-Lord, right? You got to go into Star-Lord, I think. So there's a 3 there. Gets on the point. Why are we tabbing both? Oh, he did the... oh, he had enough power to throw. Okay, so now brace for impact. Okay. So brace for impact's going to hit Thor. Here's the deal, though. Scourge is going to be able to aggressive. He's going to stop about right there, and then he can aggressive forward if he wants. He has movement. He has freedom to move here. So okay, so he goes ahead and cures it. I think we're going to see patch up played here. Yeah, this is what I'm thinking. You heal up Thor. So we got 3 Tactics cards played. Now you're down to 2 Tactics cards left. He's hoping for a big turn here. See, here's the problem, though. He spent the power off of Thor, which now he can't charge. So now you're hoping on 1... you're hoping for 1 damage into Bill. So here's the good news. If he does any damage to Bill and rolls a wild, Thor's wild throw is gonna hit Star-Lord most likely, and we maybe see a burn on brace. And he does. Okay, so we get 2 hits, but he's not gonna gain any power from this. Oh, this is into... oh, it's into Agent Venom. Okay. So he gains a power, gets a throw. It's away. Who's that hitting? That's hitting his Bill. Why is he's just gonna take the damage? What's going on here? Bill's gonna aggressive? I mean, that kills Agent Venom? I mean, Thor gains a power? I thought maybe he'd go into Bill. And then, but then if he went into build there, he would have gained no power. So it's unfortunate. So he's just gonna charge. I don't know. I mean, he could put a... Okay, so he's just going to move and chuck this into Beta Ray Bill. Blocking 1. He can inured 1. So he'll take 2. Well, that's the size 4, right? Oh, it's a lot of damage. It's 3. So that's Thor done, I guess? Yeah, I see. I would have tried to burn Brace off of the throw into Starler and threaten it, but then maybe yeah, I'm wrong. I'm not in top 32. I don't know. What do you guys think there? What do you guys think of the sequencing there? Talk to me. We still got Voodoo. We still got Valkyrie here to play. Valkyrie can roll on the intrusion and then move to the middle and then put the pressure on Star-Lord too. That's an option. So we're going to go Bill into Thor. And Bill does have a winged token. Blocking 1 for Thor. And just, okay, so 3 crits. Sounds good. 4, 5 with the reroll. 5, 6 hits. Taking 5. Okay. You just throw Thor into the building there and he's dead. This is an auto kill. He could mission objective the point onto Scourge. Or is this into Scourge? Because he should have been able to taunt here. No, it's into Scourge. Yeah, it's into Scourge. It's not into Thor. It's into Scourge. Because that's how I see the power spent for Scourge. No. He patched up. It is into Thor. Yeah. Never mind. Never mind. I'm getting too excited. There's so much going on here. If I had DVR, I could. So, yeah, this is all on a Thor, and it's because Scourge cannot taunt. He can't just Thor. He can't... Thor. He can't just throw to auto-kill Thor here. He's just going to attack. So, I guess Bill into... Okay, oh, blocking 2. Okay, so the dice just continue to... Yeah, dice continue to be hot for Barncat here. So 5 hits. Blocking 3. He's going to take his 1. Oh, he went into Scourge. I guess the... Okay, I went into Scourge, and then he's going to... What? Is he really going to follow me here? Oh, no. This is Hyperviper aggressiving forward. Yeah. Okay. Got it. Then get to here. Get within range 3 of good old Star-Lord. I guess why attack Scourge there? You could have finished off Thor taking the point. He went into Scourge. I think what he's thinking here is go into Scourge, throw Thor into Scourge, and then you daze Thor, and then possibly daze Scourge on a throw here, but I don't know. Scourge had... To be honest with you, Scourge had 1 power on him. He couldn't taunt or anything. Why give power to Scourge at that point? Is my question. But we'll see what happens here. I mean, that's what I would have done differently. I mean, Scourge is alive now, and now the token is on Bill. I mean, he's in a really good spot, right? Barncart's in a really good spot, I think. But I mean, 1 dice spike from Hyperviper can turn this around. So now we're gonna do the leadership, and I think Scourge is going to heal. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't think that was a good. I don't know. In my opinion, I would have done that differently. I mean, I don't know. He literally threw Thor into Scourge, so he was probably thinking what I was thinking. But I mean. You could have auto-killed Thor there and just taken the point. I mean, and just whatever. I mean, why give... My opinion is why give Scourge power? Like, why even... Like, he didn't have it. He was already starved. He spent on patch-up, right? But that's just my opinion, and I'm looking at it from the top down. They're seeing things differently as the players, so I don't know. All right, so we got dice being rolled. Hyper Viper with 3 hits, baby. All right, we're throwing something into Bill, I believe. Oh, Bill is on 1 left. He's on 1 health left, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what happens. I think that's a size 2 or 3 coming in. Does Bill go down here to Scourge? Oh, he rolls 3 crits and okay, he blocks 5, takes nothing. Okay, sounds good. And then we just attack Bill again. 2. He's just gonna inured 1, take nothing. Yeah, Bill should have kicked the bucket there from the throw. But whatever. It's Marvel dice. I guess so. I fooled myself into buying Omnis to 2 beers. That's fine. I don't care. All right. Here we go. All right. So now, okay. What can we do here? What can we do here? I don't get to play in this. Like, see, my thing is, what if Scourge rolled pretty well there, right? Let's say if Scourge goes ahead and kills Bill there. Was that attack worth it to go into Scourge, right? That's the question I ask myself. Because if Bill gets dazed there with Hyper Viper having priority, and if you notice, Doom Prophecy and all kind of stuff is online right now, Thor can pop off next turn. Right? Can. I'm not saying he will. That's what I ask myself. Is it worth just putting a stun and hoping for the... Nah. I just don't think... Why take the chance they're giving someone power when they don't have it? I did this yesterday. I made that mistake. You should know this, Curtis. I made that mistake yesterday. So, I don't know. But Barncat is in control. He's got 2 extracts. He's in control of 2 secures, so he's scoring 4 points. So we're going Drax into Valkyrie. Blocking nothing. 2 hits. All right. All right. He's got bleed. I think Drax has the throw online now. He's going to go ahead and attack Valkyrie again. Blocking 1. 2 damage coming in. He's got a wing in it. Sure. 4. 3 damage. He's just going to throw, kill Valkyrie. Take the extract. Right? Into Voodoo. Yeah. This is not looking good. This looks like looks like Guardians are having their way with dice at this point. All right, so Drax is going to pick that up. Voodoo's going to block like a champ, by the way. Blocks all 3. Come on, Hyper Viper. I want to see Asgard do crazy shenanigans. Come on. I think you pass here. There's really not much you can do. Everyone's dead or activated. Just pass. Valkyrie's dazed. The other thing is, too, I mean, Beta Ray Bill's dice for Viper wasn't great earlier with the rerolls and the Star-Lord or whatever the case may be. So here's the situation that we're looking at. Next turn, Viper needs to go off. Right? I mean, I don't think you do much here if you're Barncat. I think you just park people. Do you really need to throw move Rocket and Groot anywhere? I don't think so. I think you're fine where you're at. I think you just park a character there and you're done. You got Star-Lord, you can move to safety now. Now Star-Lord could just move out to a point, I guess, and just sit there. He's, you know, you want to get him away from the crazy shenanigans that can happen there with Thor and Doom Prophecy. Yeah, I probably needed the the eyes on the prize and all that. I don't know. That's a good point. But this was you gotta understand, this was going to be a dice game here anyway, because it's on map C and it's intrusion, so there was going to be a lot of dice thrown, and unfortunately, Guardians do it really well. Oh, the blocks there. Are those actual blocks right now? Oh no, I'm just getting excited over no dice being thrown. But yeah, like this was gonna be a dice fest, right? We knew this going into the game. We knew this. Oh, so okay, I get it. So he's dropping the extract backwards. He really sees blood, doesn't he? You really want to give Voodoo power? Voodoo's going to possess. Take points. I don't know. I'm not a Guardians player, so. I mean, I would right now. I see myself having a comfortable lead. I don't think there was any real reason to move Groot right now. I'd probably just wait. I mean, I don't know. Interesting decision there. That the extract is over there now, and in no man's land. Okay, so now we're going Groot. We're going Groot into Dr. Voodoo. Voodoo continuing to roll like a champ. That's 2 blocks for the Voodoo. And it's 4 hits. Casually getting 4 hits. All right, so blocking 2, 5. That gives Groot some power there. And he's just going to attack again. 3 hits. And blocking all 3. Look at Voodoo. Look at Voodoo, baby. I'm still busted. No, I'm kidding. So he's got 5 power here. What do you do? He's going to put Root. Oh, that's why I put Root. Yeah, that's right. You can do that. That's true. Good call there. I always forget Groot can do that. Good call. Really good call there from Barncat. Do you take a chance here and kill Rocket and pick up the extract? He's just going to possess. That's all his power, and then pick it up. And then, okay, so he's got one. What do you do now? He's just going to go ahead and try to drop Groot, I guess. Oh, 2 hits, and he's going to gain another power. Okay. No blocks there. 4 Voodoo, and he gets a sap. Oh, this hurts. All right, so 4 hits. Gets a failure, gets a sap, so that's going to be 4 damage. That's a lot of power for Voodoo. Voodoo's just back up again. Okay, so if he dazes Groot here, what could happen? No, this is not going to happen. He's going to gain a power. He's going to do no damage. He's going to go to 6. What he can do is throw Drax away, I guess. Oh, he's going to possess. Yeah, there we go. Possess again. So that way he does not score the point, and he's going to chuck him backwards. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Voodoo. Voodoo. What a play there from Hyperviper. Voodoo is absolutely amazing. Oh, that's right. He can leadership. Duh. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not used to Asgard being in here. That's right. You guys are doing a wonderful job for me and covering for my mistakes. So what happened here Rocket's going to shoot Voodoo with only 2 dice. And I don't know what he's measuring. All right. So he's going to shoot. He's got 2 dice coming in for defense because I think the Brother Daniel's still out there. Just 3 hits. Blocking 1, taking 2. Because he doesn't have a wing and a token. I think the next one he's going to recall. I think. Recall and try to survive. I don't know if Star-Lord can... I don't think Star-Lord can get to Voodoo to finish him off. We'll see. He's going to recall. So he recalled the Spirit. And he's going to go up to 4 dice now. This is just base dice. This is literally just base dice into Dr. Voodoo here. 1 hit. Blocking 2. Voodoo! Hoodoo. Voodoo. Voodoo survives. All right. Hold on. Wait a minute. So here's a question. So you don't lose a turn in this game. Does Hyperviper have a window now? Oh, no, he can't double dip into and heal Voodoo. Never mind. But he can heal Beta Ray Bill, right? No, he can't. Never mind. He cannot do it. Because you don't lose a turn. I think you have a window to do this. Oh, Sooner. This is disgusting. This is Marvel. All right, so we got Star-Lord. I don't know what he's... Yeah, see, that's what I was going to say. He has a window to heal. So that's what I thought. So now he can heal Beta Ray Bill, get a health back. Granted, he has no power here to reduce or anything like that. I don't think Hyperviper is going to try to... You know what? Barncat could try to KO Bill here and just get him off the board. Maybe. I don't think that's the play, though. Right now, Viper has 1. He has... If I'm looking at this right, the middle is tied. Okay, so right now, Barncat's only scoring 1 point. Because the side out here is tied. He's not going to make that. He's not going to make that. He's not going to be within 4. I don't think. No. He's too far out there. Either you shoot Bill or you go out and pick up a point at this point. I don't think he can make that either. And I think that middle, I think the secure is blocked. He can't make it. I don't think he can make it. That secure is blocked. No, that's blocked. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, you're trying to do the 1 here. You got to move twice, I think. You're not going to make that. There's nowhere. This is a tough spot here. He has to get to the back. He's got to move to the back to get there. Wow, that portal's covered. So right now, Hyperviper is... Everything is tied. And it's just they're both going to score a point. So Hyperviper will still have the lead. If he gets a big turn next turn, Hyperviper can really turn this game around. And that's no joke. Like that's I'm being serious. Like, because the way everything's tied right now. And at some point, you would think the dice are going to turn around for Viper on offense, right? So maybe he's just going to take a chance here and try to shoot Bill. If he KOs Bill, then okay. He just rolled 6 hits. He just rolled 6 hits. 7. Someone will tell you that's just average, right? He just rolled 7 hits into Bill. Okay. Casual. Wow. There goes Beta Ray Bill. Star-Lord just one-shotted Bill. What a world we live in. All right, 2 hits. Going into Scourge. No blocks. That's going to be probably 4 hits coming in. No! He's live on 1. Gains 2. He can aggressive. Not that he wants to. I don't think he wants to at this point. So Bill's gone. Bill's KO'd. Because Star-Lord rolled like a champ. He did fantastic there. It's just... I don't get it. I don't get it sometimes. And the defense dice have not been in the favor of... so he's going to win that middle point there now. He had to kill... If he really wanted that middle point, he had to kill Beta Ray Bill. Right? He had to do it. I just didn't think he was just going to do 5 damage, just one-shot him. Yeah, Bill's tanky when he has power. He had no power there. But yeah, I don't... Yeah, I mean... Yeah, there you go. But that's the difference between having invul built in and power spent for invul. That's the difference, right? If you don't, there's a way around it. If your character has no power, they can't block, and that's why I think that invul should be built into a character. Personally, it's just I'm on my soapbox, but there's a way around it, right? So all right, so we got a lot of power here. We got a lot of work. If you're Hyperviper, it's 5-5. Do they really just want to... I think they just want to table each other at this point. I mean, do you just play Doom Prophecy at this point? I think so. I think you play Doom Prophecy. Put it on Thor, I guess. Brace for Impact is still up. You need to burn Brace at some point. Yeah, it's a scrum. It's a scrum. It's in the middle. That's what we expected, though, right? No. Dice didn't win this game, but are we saying? Okay. Are we saying that Star-Lord? Are we saying that that's average then? I think Barncat's playing really good, by the way. There's nothing wrong with saying that there's some really good dice on Barncat's side, right? Right? Dice are having a factor in this game. But Barncat's making some really good choices. Some ballsy ones, too. So, he's getting rewarded for his play, right? All right, so are we going to live the dream here? So, Doom Prophecy was played on Valkyrie. Safe choice there, I think. I think he wants to hold on to Thor here. He does have the bodyguard there with Scourge. That's an option, too. Valkyrie can double tap here. Exactly. Yeah, it's not a knock. Absolutely not. Barncat's had some really good dice along with some really good play. If I were to say he didn't, I'd be lying to you. Right? I would be lying to you. Right? I would be lying to you. But it goes both ways, man. You can play well, and the dice are going for you. I'm not saying one or the other. All right, so we got a Hyperviper. Oh, and Hyperviper got a Daze onto Groot. Now we're going into, I believe, I think that was the Rapid Fire. I mean, the Rapid Fire going into Rocket here. He just needs to get 3 damage here. He's going all in to try to kill Rocket. This could be a pretty big turn here for Hyper. And that kills Rocket, I think? Yeah, that kills Rocket. Takes 3, Rocket's dead. He's got winging it. Do you really want to wing it? He's going to wing it. See if he survives. He had cover. Yeah, I should just lie and just say the dice were even. But yeah, okay. So reroll into 2, and that's going to be cover. That's going to be... Okay. That's, yeah. Okay. Oh, Rocket. Takes 2 damage live on 1, baby. The MCP special. Yeah, yeah. I'll just keep. I can keep lying. That's cool. If you want. All right. So, Groot is gone. Right now there's a virus to the left. Right now the game is not going to be won getting points. Unfortunately, I think the game's going to be won here purely off of just dice, man. He needs some Hyperviper needs some key dazes and KOs here to really make this game somewhat palatable, right? So right now, if you're a Barncat, you're thinking, I need to get rid of the leadership. I probably just finished Thor off here. How he does it, I don't know. It's either going to be Star-Lord or it's going to be Agent Venom, or it's going to be Beta Ray Bill. The options are endless at this point. He could pick up Thor, throw him into Scourge here, and then Scourge can possibly daze here and then drops, and then go into Thor, hope to KO him. That's an option too. We got dice being rolled. Let's see who's doing it. Because I would have tried to get rid of the taunt, right? But we'll see what happens. Oh, Hyper Viper! The dice are coming back around now. Ooh, the blocks! The blocks, baby! Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hyper Viper with the blocks, baby. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's see if he blocks again. Blocks 1, 2, 3 hits. Is that 2? If this is in the Scourge, he's dazed. Probably not in the Scourge. He's re-rolling. Into Thor. Huh. All right. So I think Agent Venom throws Thor into Scourge. Yep. Easy decision to make there. Right now, Scourge is hoping for a survival. Blocks all 3. The defense dice have turned around for Hyper Viper. What's up? Yo. All right, Hyper, you're getting a chance, brother. Make a believer out of all of us. Make a believer out of all of us. All right, man. The dice have said, you know what, bro? Hey, man. Hey. Listen, we gave you a rough time early. Well, we're gonna give you this comeback. We're gonna give you this relief period right here. Okay. We're gonna give you some blocks. All right. And once you got to make it happen from here. Oh, he's doing a God of Thunder. But that's gonna do 1 damage in the Scourge. Oh no, he's doing 4. Okay, he's doing 4 Asgard. Okay. We're not okay. He's doing 4 Asgard. He had 9 power, so what is he doing? He had 9 power. 6 has been spent. I don't know. All right. 2 hits for Thor. Boy, oh boy. That's 1 damage. Going into who? And that's nothing. Going into Bill, I think. All right. We got 2 crits coming in with 1 wild. That's going to be Bill living, I think. Oh, no. That's into Star-Lord. I'm confused. Or is this the God of Thunder? Or am I just tripping here? What did he do? He spent 6. I think that was a God of Thunder. Yeah, that was God of Thunder. Okay. So that was God of Thunder. We're going to throw Star-Lord now into Bill. Why did he God of Thunder there? He could have just charged. I don't. Why did he? What's going on here? What shenanigans is going on here? Okay, 3. So 1 hit. All right. I mean, so Bill goes down, drops a virus. Okay, so Bill has gone down. I think that was the throw off the. Yep, that was the throw off the trigger. So Thor is going to pick up the virus. Okay, so Hyperviper has 2 viruses right now. Beta Ray Bill is dazed. Okay. If he goes after Thor here, all you do with Voodoo. No, because then that'll give him Prio. You can't. The trick here, you can't give. If you want to keep this train moving, you cannot give Prio back to Barncat. So what can happen here is, let's say for example, Barncat just does dice into Star-Lord, and Star-Lord just whatever. Let's say he does nothing in the Thor. Thor just lives, whatever the case may be. What you can't do next is kill Rocket, because if you kill Rocket, then that gives Prio back to Barncat, and then Barncat can just keep his train moving, and then he just locks it up from there. Yeah, he does. Sooner, yeah, that's a good point. You should have maybe spread out. I don't know. Maybe he was just hoping. I wouldn't have got a Thundered. I mean, that's a lot of power being spent. I would have rather, if he was gonna go in with dice, I'd rather charge, and then he could stagger at least Star-Lord, right? Or something. That was, I don't know. We'll see. We got dice being rolled. 3 hits for Barncat. And that's Voodoo dazed. Okay, so Voodoo's dazed. So Voodoo's not going to get a turn. My hope there was Voodoo would get a turn. It's not going to happen. If I'm Viper, your effort should be in killing Star-Lord, I guess, if we're going for the attrition play. Valkyrie's dead, right? Valkyrie could survive, but she's dead. That plan is over. She played Doom Prophecies. Drax is just going to go up and just roll dice and whatever, and throw something at her and be done with it. So, there's that. Blocking 1, 2 hits, 3. Oh, 2 blocks for Viper. We're giving you another chance. He's gonna wing it, I guess. It's got 2 hits, 2 blocks for Viper. This is probably Rocket into Valkyrie. Valkyrie has energy, so she can block. Yeah. No, he did all that. He did all the things. If we're talking about what he should have done there, I mean, personally, I never got a Thunder. I think that's just a huge amount of power being spent for nothing. I think you charge and do 2 builders, and keep your power generation going and handing out stagger. I think stagger is very beneficial, but again, that's my opinion. So I think he passed here. So he passed. He's going to try to kill Scourge. Move and then try to kill Scourge, I guess. Pick up the objective. Okay. So he's picking up the objective. So now he's just hoping to survive this. It's not that stagger won't matter. It's just the line of play is okay. I can't. You want to build as much power as possible and keep your power generation, guys. That's the whole point here. You wasted 6 power and then your next attack is going into again, like you don't got a thunder. The other thing is too, he did a damage there to Scourge. Do we not see that? You could have charged the other way, got the throw. You could have done the same thing, but he would have built power and still like. Thor has no power right now. Like, Thor has no power right now. He could have been going in the next round with power. Is the point. I'm trying to get across. All right. So now, all right, we got Scourge. I think Scourge is going to teleport for 1. He got the roll, baby. Here we go. We're going to go pick up the virus. Best thing he can do here is move out of town there with... Oh, and yeah, Valkyrie died. So there you go. Because she can't roll defense dice because she played Doom Prophecy. Right now, Viper is just trying to survive as best he can right now. Oh, that's right. He has crew of the Milano. But the other point that we need to... Again, it's power. Right now, Thor has no power. Granted, he's probably dead here anyway. But the point is, if this was like an average game, you want to have as much power in Thor as possible because you want to continue his train. That's the point. What are we doing? Oh, okay. So Rocket is going. Okay, so Star-Lord moved. No, because Star-Lord was already there. So Star-Lord's gonna move and try to kill Scourge and take the point, and then basically just walk away with this game, I think. That's what I'm saying. I prefer the builders. That's the point I'm trying to get across. I prefer builders over a spender. So I was going to take 1 damage here and die. There you go. You see, and the other thing is here, the other thing is too, like hindsight being 2020. Okay, hindsight being 2020. Look at how much damage Scourge just took just now. 1. If he didn't got a Thunder, he would not have taken the damage. He would have been alive on 1 here, and Star-Lord would have to swing again. Now, probably Star-Lord still gets him, but he would have to take a second attack. Now, Barncat can do whatever he wants at this point. And he's just going to sit there. And now Rocket will just sit there, not do anything. And that should this is pretty much game at this point. Unless, Thor's alive. Unless Barncat sees blood here and just wants to move Rocket over there, I don't see the point. I would just leave Rocket there and be done with it. And go to next turn. Yeah, basically. Yeah, they're going to next turn. So 9-7. All right, so 9-7. Hyperviper needs a miracle, baby. Needs a miracle. So a lot can happen. Voodoo does have 5 power. Okay. Viper does have priority. There could be a world where... Let me see. Let's see if we can figure some stuff out here. So Thor is going to go. No, we're gonna do leadership and heal Thor. Heal somebody, the one or whatever. Yeah, but Decepticon's right around the corner, man. Decepticon is fun. It's an amazing time. A lot going on there. They're gonna have whatchamacallit. They're gonna have Crisis Point there, which would be interesting. That'd be really cool. So that's awesome, right? I think we're going Voodoo here. Voodoo through. Geez. Okay, so we got no hits here from Hyperviper. Wow. Wow. 2 hits for Viper. That's, I mean, 2 saps, sure. And then gets 1 for the failure. Does 1 damage. He threw Rocket away. That's not what he was hoping for here. I think he's just gonna possess. I mean, I think he was just honest to God, I think he was just hoping to maybe do a couple points of damage there and just do the possession and then take off. I think that was the play. Honestly, the first attack just whiffed. There's no hits. Just no hits. Yeah, so if you guys want to stick around, we're definitely gonna have the interview afterwards. With both. I think. I don't know. I think they're in a private room. I don't know what's going on there. So we'll see. Yeah, I'll get you 2 IPAs. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. Doesn't worry about it. Hey man, we both wanted Asgard to win, but we now know. We now know the truth about Asgard. What's the truth about Asgard? What did we learn today? For anybody out there that thinks Asgard's fine, what did we learn today? What did we learn? We learned that Asgard has issues. That's what we learned. Now, granted, if Viper had some dice go his way, I think this is it's a different game. But even with the dice, it's just man, Asgard's not in a good state of affairs, right? So we knew the secret hope of Asgard winning. That's what I wanted. I want to see an upset, right? I want to see an upset. I don't know about you guys. I love upsets. Deadly Duo. We're just gonna launch shots into Dr. Voodoo. Blocking 1. Only 1 hit getting through. Nothing. So no damage from the Deadly Duo. He gets another shot here, I guess. Blocking 1, 4 hits, and that's 3 damage right now coming in. 2 crits coming in. Hey, alive on 1. Let's rock it. So, okay, Thor's got some power now, bruh. You need to break up that monotony down there. That's what you gotta do. And now we're going to spend a power to heal Voodoo. You need to break up the monotony. And you got to hope and pray to the Dice Lords that they're on your side. Could move Thor down to here. I would have tried to... Well, I mean, I guess he's... What do we measure? What's going on? He moved twice. Why? So we're not doing any attacks with Thor? We're not going to try to kill Star-Lord at least? Get some revenge dice here? Why not try to get some revenge dice, man? What's going on? Omnis, your level of optimism is amazing. One hit for Thor. God. I don't understand. I just don't get Thor's dice, man. I don't get it. I just don't understand how we were witnessing 5 dice attacks go absolutely bananas. And then we go to Thor, who's a 5 threat, the God of Thunder. And the God of Thunder, by the way. And does no damage. 6 dice. How do you explain that? How does that work, by the way? How do you explain that? I just... Okay. All right, here we go. We're going Star-Lord into Scourge. 2 hits. All right. Oh, we got some blocks here and cover. All right, Scourge is living, baby. But he's got Incinerate. And that's going to be the grenade from good old Agent Venom there, who we can't see. Agent Venom I think is on the other side of the thing here. Blocking 1, got a crit. Blocking 1 only, and is going to winging it. So he's got 2 hits right now. 1 damage coming in. Winging it for 3 damage into Scourge. Well, that gives him 3 power at least. See. All right. So there's a lot of work that needs to be done. And I don't think it's possible. But we can be made a believer. And Follow Me, I think, is being played. Oh, no. He's just web swinging. I'm sorry. He's just web swinging. On to the point. Score him some points. He's done. He's got 4 characters to 1 left. Then he just passes. Well, we're going to spend a power to cure a condition. We're going to get rid of bleed. Right? Yeah, well, if I can, that game's gonna be interesting. Wakanda mixed with Asgard. That's a nice, interesting list that's going on there. I can't wait to see what's going on there as well. All right, so there's Bleed and Star-Lord's still alive on 1. Hyperviper going again into Scourge. It just blocks 2. This is gonna be 1 damage and dazing Star-Lord. So Scourge is going to go ahead and pick up that point. So right now, I think... So he's got 2 viruses. Do you worry about the one that's on Voodoo? I don't think so. I think you try to go get the other 2 from Thor and Scourge. I mean, they're both on death. I mean, Thor has 4 more health left. Scourge has 2. Granted, Rocket already went. He could go Groot. You could go. I think you can use Drax. To go over there and maybe do some stuff. I don't know, or maybe he just doesn't care and he wants to kill Voodoo. That's an option. So no blocks and 2 hits coming in. No winging it, so just 2 hits. Going into Voodoo. If Voodoo lives, it'd be interesting. He has Beta Ray Bill. He's got a lot of options right now. Got a ton of options. There's so many characters, and none of them are dying. Bobette. Where's Bobette from, by the way? You say you noticed Bobette playing... Is he European? European, American? That's an interesting list. Blocking 1. Takes 1 damage. He's going to gain another power, so that leaves Voodoo on 2 left. And that was Drax's activation. I don't think Drax is going to throw now, I think. I don't know. He's going to throw Voodoo. No need. He has no more characters left to activate. See, but this is all for 1 point here. He's from Montreal. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. That's really cool. That's interesting. So he's running Asgard Wakanda. It's a nice little... That's a mixture, man. Seeing Wakanda do good, man, it always warms the heart. They're still good. I mean, Black Panther's still amazing. God, I mean, Panther... I mean, the nerfs to Okoye, man, really hurt them a bit, but we'll see. Maybe they'll get some affiliation, you know, some more characters, man, and it can help them out, like, get back to where they were, you know. Because Wakanda Forever is a crazy card. That card is just... Ugh. Ugh. All right, so we're going to go... That's a dead Voodoo, so now we got 2 characters left, and he's going to go ahead and pick up the virus. He threw him into Groot, and Groot took the damage. And he's going to go ahead and pick up the virus. Man, 2020. That was a hell of a time to play Marvel. Wakanda was like the best. Asgard was like the best. You know, people were playing Avengers and doing Steve shenanigans and all that too. Like, it was a good time. 2020 was a good time. Wakanda wave, baby. All right. We got Groot going into Scourge, most likely. Possibly KOing Scourge and basically ending this game. No blocks again for Hyperviper. Oh, mission object. Oh, wait a... Oh my god. Oh my god. I forgot he had mission objective. This does not win him the game, by the way. How many points do you score off this again? You have to wait till the cleanup phase anyway. Hold on. We're going to take a break here for a second. Oh, you only score 6. All right. So that's going to be him moving over here and picking that up. All right. So we got Groot moving over here. I think Bill just moves over there, I think. Nobody picked up this virus. Isn't that funny? All right, so Bill's going to move over and probably finish off Thor here with the energy attack with rerolls, I would assume. Oh, my lord. Oh, Barncat, 4 crits. What's up? 7 into 3 blocks. That is a dead Thor, and that's a tabling. The game is over. That's a tabling. Game is over. Game, set, match. Barncat wins 9-7, round 4. There's no point to pick that up. And that is game. That's game. All right, Omnis, I owe you IPAs. Let me DM these guys and see if... So that's game right there. That is a tabling if I ever saw one. Hey, Omnis, you still think Asgard's fine? Thor did a lot of work. Man, he dazed and KO'd so many models in this game. It was insane. Thor was just absolutely an all-star. Let me see. Let me DM. right, we're gonna see if we can get a chat in here with Barncat. I guess invite me. All right. Oh. Here, I'll just call you both. All right. What in the world? We're gonna see if we get both these guys on. Hold on a second. Oh, hold on. Let me just hold on. Let's not do that. Let's start a. What the hell? What's going on here? What? Why are we having? Okay. I guess I can. Okay, TTS server. Let's go to the TTS server. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna go to TTS. We're gonna talk here a bit. Where we at? What up, y'all?
What's going on, dude?
You guys didn't fail to. You guys rolled a lot of dice.
Yeah, one of us rolled dice, and
I love the honesty there.
It sucks, dude.
The what? No, dude, Barncat, I gotta stop you there, man. You won. Stop beating yourself up. You're doing great.
You won the game, dude. Like, you rolled the dice. The dice happened to be in your favor. Like, here's the thing.
No, you're playing Guardians. You're trying to fucking just gat people, and you gatted me. I accept this. It was good. I had a good time.
Yeah, Hyperviper got shot, and
I got blasted the fuck up, bro.
Yeah, exactly. That happens, man.
I mean, to be fair, like, I was really happy on turn 1 when he brought Bill up to where he did, because I had really layered up the center of the board just to go into him with as many attacks as I possibly could on that.
I had initially thought about going over here and having cover with Bill, like over on would be my right side of the board. But then you grabbed that turn 1 with Groot, which I thought was a good play. So even though like it wasn't the best idea to go in the middle with Bill, it was my play, right? It's the option I had. I think the leadership from Thor did enough that I wouldn't want to risk Thor that early. He's also paper compared to Bill, so he would have died even quicker.
Yep.
But yeah, you were just getting like you got the perfect shot off with Venom to be able to do the big shot with 4 assignment. It was just working out.
Well, I knew that
I gotta go play Venom now.
There. Yeah, I knew that was probably going to get the power.
You need like 1, right?
I just need 1 power. Yeah. So, no matter what I was going to do, if I have to wing it to get that power, I'm going to do it.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Essentially getting 4 attacks into him on turn 1. I was going to summon the storm on him if I had to as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
And just getting him off the board early, forcing Thor to come up and play in the middle. But yeah, moving Groot up to kind of say, all right, Bill, like, do you want to just summon the storm on me and not
be on the point? Yeah, no, it'd be pointless.
Which is exactly right. So, and then what's going to happen is Scourge can't do anything to Groot, so it's just a safe turn 1 play. And I think if there's anything that's like really like underrated about Guardians, especially the Rocket and Groot cores, something I was talking to Viper about is that
the deployment.
I'm a lot wider than him. It's one of the things like for Guardians players that I think they should probably make sure that they try to take advantage of is that you get like a pass on deployment, right? So I'm putting out 2 models to his 2 models, except mine are going right next to each other, and I'm not necessarily giving away anything as far as tactics, right? I'm not super worried about their matchups into anybody on Asgard. To be honest with you, so like putting them out on a flank and saying, come deal with this it's just a huge advantage in an Asgard matchup. I haven't been playing a lot of the Rocket and Groot core, just because of the amazing list versatility that exists for Guardians these days. But into Asgard, I think it's a very safe play. And anytime you can, put two models onto a point, like Rocket and Groot on turn one, and have one of those models potentially be in cover when they've got 7 hit points is really advantageous. So I was really happy with the board edge, all that stuff.
Yeah, basically what ended up happening was like we had our edges kind of taken care of, and then we had that big scrum in the middle. So I realized, oh fuck, this is gonna go one of two ways. One, I'm gonna go crazy on dice because I have no dice fixing, and I'm gonna win. 2, he has better dice than me. Period. He's going to kill me. So
yeah, that's honestly that's honestly how I saw this match going. I didn't see this match.
I mean,
going any other
that's
way.
what I knew was going to happen. That's how it is with Asgard. Like you're either on or you're off, and that's okay. I love Asgard. I got pretty far with them. I'm happy with my results. But yeah, like when Thor did his 4 Asgard charge and did 1 success and 5 blanks, I was like, all right, that's why people hate this action. That's why people don't like this shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's just how it goes, man. That's just how.
That is how it goes, though, for sure.
It's unfortunate, man.
Yeah, but I was talking to Viper about it. I was like, this isn't how you want to win like a cut game, but it's still a win. It's great to be moving on and back in the
win your next one, man. Don't worry about it.
Hey, you know what? How about this? You win your next one the way you want to win it.
Yeah.
And then no, I'm kidding, man. But no, like a win's a win, man. Like I said, like dude,
for sure.
Sometimes you feel dirty, but like
okay. Here, I'll throw this at you, right? Let's say for example, you played another. Let's just say you played poorly, right, with positioning and everything else, and then just dice bailed you out. That's different than position. You're playing well, you're making good choices, and the dice are just happening. There's a huge difference, right?
And I love the matchup of just putting Drax on a flank all by himself.
Damn right.
He's so Viper has probably been like the other guy that's defended Drax probably more than anybody besides maybe me. And like I think what he created as far as the ability to just completely bully the middle and just leave him over there and be like, all right, well, go ahead and deal with this piece of garbage. Voodoo is obviously phenomenal and all that stuff, but if I've got to have a guy that I can just sit over there and just, if I can tie up 2 models, 7 threat worth of a team for probably 3 to 4 rounds, I love it, because at that point, that's where that gun line of an Agent Venom and a Star-Lord can really start taking over, and that's what works so well. You just put Bill up there for Guardians, and
that's the thing for me too. Is like Bill is my front line. The thing is, Bill is also he's also my damage and my control. Like as much as I love Thor, I've been looking at Guardians like, damn, dude, I want to play some Guardians with some like where Bill doesn't have to do everything on his own.
No,
I mean, you've seen my list, right? You can I thought about potentially bringing out a Hulk here and just running like a naked Rocket.
I think Hulk would have been a mistake, to be honest.
Yeah,
I bully Hulk really hard with this list.
I think Thor's actually good into him. There's a lot of people.
Yeah, taking Groot Drax is I think better than Hulk unless they are also running unless they're running like Malekith or something, right?
Yeah, even then I don't like the Hulk matchups there.
Hulk throttles Malekith pretty well, but yeah, it's
he does. Right? It's just better to go wide against Malekith, and then if
that's
I can.
That's also like that's the strength of Guardians. You can just play as wide. You can just go wide as fuck. It's like, well, what are you gonna do, bro?
Shoot. Yeah, wide. Yeah,
I can go 6 wide starting out at 17, or 4 wide at 17 and be pretty comfortable, right? 4 wide or 5 wide at 15 or 16 if I want and be comfortable. Like it's. Yeah. I don't even really. I know Viper. I know you love Hulk. I know.
I do love him.
And like you're actually like an actual fan of like the comic book guy, and you're a big avid reader. And obviously he's fantastic in MCP, but I've never been a fan, and in MCP at least, right? And it's not that he's not good or anything. It's like when you're already bringing a Ghost Rider, and he's already kind of that frontline super mobile, like kind of attrition piece or aggro piece, like.
Calm down.
I hate having like Hulk be like right up mixed into things. I feel like you can just go into him really hard if you want to and get him out of there.
Oh yeah, you can just kill him for sure.
Yeah, so I miss being able to play more of Mob and trying to look at ways to bring him back. I'm not that big on Brace.
Brace is a necessity right now. Everybody needs praise.
But Ma's got the telekinetic deflection.
Oh,
yeah. Position rocket correctly, no collision damage. Bill can definitely tank a throw on his dodge rolls, and Groot doesn't mind it so much. And the only guys that I really don't want eating them more often than not is Star-Lord and Venom. And
Venom's still okay, right?
But sometimes
get out of here. Sorry, my dog's going crazy.
But sometimes just letting Venom just eat one of those and then getting the power on him is just worth it. He's so versatile, and when you pair him with Bill, it's just such a nasty combination as far as the versatility that they can provide.
Yeah, I think you may have sold me on Agent Venom at least for trying him. Because I know the biggest thing I was worried about with this game is most of my Guardians are painted. I want to play Guardians. That's the other place that Bill is in. And now I know everyone's like, oh, you lost with Asgard, now you're playing Guardians because you lost to him. I'm like, no, bro, I love Asgard. I just don't have any of them painted besides Bill.
That's funny. But yeah, man, like I've liked Agent Venom. I just think I think he needs some dice fixing, which is like which Guardians does.
The winging
if you give any shooter dice fixing, like they're solid, right?
Well, it's the no dice mods, no
that
cover,
too. No cover.
Like,
no cover.
I now have game into Magneto Brotherhood because of him, right? And Bill, like, shoot Magneto a bunch, then walk up with Bill and throw him medium, like. See you later, buddy. Like, so
lightning too and shock him,
Yeah, absolutely.
Putting Incinerate onto Magneto and all that stuff.
All that, dude. Grenade bounce, all that. He's got game, man. Like I think he's a solid character. I think he's good. He's got control too. He can throw. He's got
when he needs to. I mean, he got off 2 throws this game.
Yeah. Either he's getting attacked or he's doing the attacking and gaining power. Like,
well, because of that web line, right?
Yeah, web line. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If you kind of saw that I was kind of playing him once he kind of got flipped, it's like I can now use that defensively and just be able to keep him in the game. Like, I don't think at any point, after I kind of let him get dazed,
right?
That Viper was really in a position to be able to deal with the guy. And part of that was just because of the aggression and things kind of just snowballing up to that point, but. Forcing him to have to commit a model off of an objective to go deal with a potentially, not potentially, but an injured character that still has 6 dice or 6 hit points is it's a pain.
No, it is. It is. I agree with that. So Hyperviper, man, there's a lot of people in the Omnis is telling me Asgard is fine and they're in a good spot. Do you agree? Or they're fine. Do you agree? You there, Hyperviper?
He might be out beating his dog or something.
Yeah. So he did. Oh, did you hear the question or no?
I didn't hear anything.
Do you think? So in the chat, Omnis is. Let me pull it up here. I don't want to quote him. He says Asgard is solid.
Who said that?
Omnis.
I don't think Asgard's bad. Hear me. I think Asgard is like.
Oh no, you're on this.
Peak mid tier right now, bro. I really do. I think they're. I'm not saying they're good, but it's like playing. Chewie, you'll get this reference. It's like Kane Blue River's team in Marvel 3.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, sure.
Like when it works, but it has terrible matchups.
Right? Yeah, it's terrible matchups. Yes.
I actually think
can't
Guardians
fight the Morgan Doom, but yeah, it is still good.
Yeah,
I think Guardians is actually one of those terrible matchups.
No, for sure. I completely agree. That's why when I was getting into this game, I was like, oh, fuck. Because, like, you know who Asgard can low-key fuck up is, like, Black Order and, like, teams that have, like, or, like, Malekith. They're really good into, like, Malekith Cabal.
Well, they got all those throws, right?
It's not just the throws. It's that when your opponent is relying on one big hit to kill you and you have Odin's Blessing, they just never get that big hit and you bully them into a corner the entire game. Especially something like Malekith or Red Skull where you can play like Pyro and Loki and just completely destroy their action economy and their power economy. Yeah. Unfortunately, Guardians don't give a shit about any of that.
No, agreed. Okay, all right, man. All right. Well, hey, man, listen. I hear you. And you're playing the team, so you know more about it than I do. So
they're genuine. Like they're solid mid. I'm not going to say they're broken or that they're bad.
No.
They're solid mid tiers. It's the same way. Like if I'll probably do another like affiliation tier list in the near future because that's my most fucking viewed video ever on YouTube. Me and my buddy, it wasn't even a good tier list. Me and Craig got fucked up, and we started talking about who we think's the coolest character.
Dude.
And all the comments are like, "What's going on with this?"
Yeah, exactly. My thing is, people are always like, "Oh, another tier list video," but those get the most views for some reason. People say
because people who don't play the game will watch that shit.
they'll watch it because they don't care. So like, they're good. I don't know. But
What were you saying, Mark?
the problem with the tier list thing, or like looking at sometimes characters in a vacuum too much, is like the synergies of like, for example, like Bill in Asgard is probably better than Bill in Guardians, because he has all the things that they could ever have wanted, or like it's literally everything they've ever dreamed for in a model. Like he's perfect.
I feel like he's that way for especially for Asgard too. Like if Bill was not in Asgard, I do not think Asgard is playable at a high level.
I don't think so either.
However, Bill is in Asgard, so ... Like being able, the damage reduction by 1 is probably the best tank effect in the game.
It is.
However, being able to say no matter what, like you could hit me with a Helios for 500 dice, and I can pay 4 power and take 0.
Well, and you could be on 1 health and get Helios for 30 dice and still live.
Yes. Yeah. He is like having Super Odins is the most comfy shit in the world. Is it necessary? Hell no. Is it fun? Yes. Yeah. It is really fun.
I get what you're saying with that. I think
you're not gonna die.
Yeah, you're not gonna die, which I do, which I do like, and I've been trying out Bill. I'm a fan. I played against Bill yesterday. And he had a sleeper agent, and it was just constantly throwing me everywhere. And I was like, "Oh yeah, you can do that."
Yeah, I think sleeper agent sounds like a lot of fun. I'm just not a Nazi, so I can't play Hydra.
That's funny. I like it.
But like, and then Bill in Guardians again. That's probably like his second best place, and it just has to do with what he provides the affiliation. Which
I honestly think Guardians is probably his best place. Having not played Guardians with him, I just think that is his best place. He makes Asgard better, but it's like you're not, instead of like trying to like fix up an old car, you're tricking out a new car. You feel
exactly. Yeah. It's that's a good what reference. He provides for the list is the same thing that he kind of provides for Asgard. It's literally everything that the affiliation has ever wanted, right? It's everything that the affiliation has ever needed. Like Rogue was probably my most used model prior to Bill being released, besides of course Star-Lord. I
saw Rogue in your list and I was like, but you have Bill. I guess you could play both.
Yes, you can, and that's a good time because nobody wants to attack either of them.
Right.
That's the best part of Bill, is that not only is he tanky as fuck, he is so difficult to put attacks into.
Yeah, and he generates
aggressive.
Aggressive, all that. Yep.
He's just an extremely solid late activation for Guardians, because typically people never want to attack him.
Yeah, you have your guns to go first. You have like the Nebulas and the Rockets of the world, and like maybe even the Groot if he's got power to stagger somebody. And then late in the round, you go with your control pieces like Agent Venom and Rogue and what we were just talking about,
Drax.
Yeah.
Or even like a Hulk, but like at like an 18 or whatever now with this Guardians list, like it's Star-Lord, Bill, Venom for 11.
Yep.
And then, you can go Rogue and Drax.
Yep.
And like, that's, how many throws right there? That's, 5 throws or 4 throws coming out on the table.
Uh-huh.
I still think of like the regular Venom when you say Venom, like, what are you talking about? And then remember, oh yeah, the other guy.
The other guy, yeah.
Yeah, Flash Thompson, the football player.
Football player, yep.
And honestly, like Loki, his little like, I spend a power to get rid of a status condition. Like, I've had people just go up and just put a stagger on him, and I'm like, all right, cool, we'll just clear that, and not have to waste an action. Like, being able to clear off an incinerate or a shock or any of that stuff. I mean, I said it at the beginning of the game because I really thought I'd see a pyro. I could have done a better job of trying to anticipate his list, but I didn't expect voodoo. And I was really worried when he did come out. So
yeah.
Well, but yeah, it's one of those things. I don't like to win games quite like this. But to be fair, like,
okay, I love you, but stop
Barncat,
that. Come on,
stop.
I love you, buddy. You did a great job. I know it's not like. Don't discount yourself. You played a good game. Like the dice were skewed for sure.
Yeah,
you didn't make like bad decisions. Like I was trying to claw it back, not because I was getting fucked up on dice. I was playing the way I was and making decisions based on like you were playing very well.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
I think that's a hard
Yeah.
part.
Don't ever do that. And then, I mean, Mister, hey, I've been winning my games by not scoring 16.
No, I literally this season, I think I might have been like the second highest scoring person in the West.
That is a complete reversal. That's good. That's
I
awesome.
literally doubled my point total from
Good
last
for
season.
you,
Because
man.
of Bill.
Because of Bill.
Because of Bill. If I had Bill in my roster all season, he
Yeah.
would have outscored my entire team after 6 games by
Yeah.
himself.
No, he's
Yeah.
the-
I mean, he's probably
goalie.
averaging 10 points scored a game for me.
No, he
And
genuinely
it's-
is like one of. He's just a game winning character. He's tough. He has control. He hangs out. He can kill people. He's great. I love him.
And,
he's fun.
and people look at that and they're, you use him for these late activations because people aren't attacking him. They try to pick him up and throw him off a point. And you're going to throw me short. Well, that's fine. I'm going to come back, hit you with the builder and throw you medium.
Okay.
And it just opens up an entire world. And then now with the Guardians team, you've really got some great tech into like the big boy meta that's going on with these size 4s. Like he eats them alive. And it's just like, and there's so many characters with flight. Like, I mean, that was my big concern. I want to keep my Bill away from his Bill. To be honest with you.
Dude, that's the thing is like he also counters himself, which is like, oh, you're just the perfect apex
But he's
predator
such a
of the
counter
game.
for fucking Thor too. Like it's
No, dude, for everyone, fucking Malekith gets shocked at the very least. For
Yep.
Thor, for Voodoo,
Yeah.
like for Star-Lord, most of the characters in this game can fly.
Yeah.
and the
most of them-
versatility of the attack, right? I played a game, I think it might have been my week 6 opponent where he had ran a pyro, and of course Bill doesn't hate that matchup.
No, he's so good into
had to
pyro.
bring pyro up into the center of the board.
I mean, the root and slow is annoying for Bill.
And
for
all I
sure.
did was just pick him up, throw him off to the side, and he tried to pop some shots into me,
Right.
and I just kind of shrugged him off.
Yep.
And then I was sitting on like 5 power,
Yep.
so I summoned the storm twice on pyro and killed him.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Because it's still a 6 dice attack.
It is still a 6 attack. At worst, it's
and-
going to shock somebody. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's my last activation, and you know how these play patterns are with Bill. Like, I'm going to end the round on 1 power. Next round, I'm going to start out with 2.
Yeah.
No,
2
3.
more. I'm right
Yeah.
on 3, so I'm exactly starting
Where
out
you need to
right
be, yeah.
where I want to be anyhow.
Yeah.
And it's so valuable to have that versatility and be like, I don't even have to move off this point. I'm just going to kill you.
I might just throw Bill. I was already debating putting Bill in my Brotherhood list. You guys might have just.
Here's the thing you can also do. Yes, he's obviously good in Mystique Brotherhood, but you can just stop playing Brotherhood.
No.
It's this crazy thing you can do, man. I'm kidding, buddy. I know.
You know me. Listen, I'm a Magneto fan.
Dude, I put down Avengers after like a year, and I was like,
can't,
oh, it's so
like,
cool to play
okay.
someone else.
I will be playing other stuff. Like.
Yeah.
Right. That's just the nature of the game. I'm like, I want to make another list. But I honestly, I never get bored playing Brotherhood.
Yeah, Brotherhood's fun.
I'm totally like probably even worse than that with Guardians.
Oh, you've been playing Guardians since like the game's inception, man. You're the Guardians guy.
You're the Guardians guy, exactly.
The space mod itself. Actually, yeah, dude. You know how you're gonna feel happy about winning is if you weren't a coward and actually put space on your list. All I'm saying. All I'm saying.
Hey, remember
I'm
that?
not saying a space ball over here.
It's just you look at what Hulk does, and you look at the fact that it's a new Guardians, and it's like,
Yeah.
I need a 6 threat. The only problem with Ma, so I was able to run him like last season and in the summer to like great effect and all that other stuff. He was fantastic, but the single extracts made that a lot more possible. I was a big fan of Sword, right? Especially with the Space Ma, because it's a C shape. He just dominates C shapes. And now there's only like 1 C shape secure, really. And we happen to be playing on it. And that's really the only way to kind of keep people on like a midline to set them up anymore. So many different little eyes plays and shenanigans to get some of these C-shaped extracts out of the way. It's like, okay, do I run Researcher with Ma? And then it's like, well, fuck. Like, so I'm definitely thinking about ways where I can do it, but I think there needs to be at least one more non-pay-to-flip C-shaped secure in order to make it possible.
Alone. I love pay to flips. I was really hoping I'd pull Meteors. I thought Meteors I had your number.
All
Well,
right,
dude, that's
guys.
why I looked at your list and I said, like, the only thing that I don't like is Meteors.
Yeah.
So, like,
Because you and I have very similar play patterns where we just like want to fight all the time.
Yep. All right, guys. I got to book it from here, dude. Thanks for letting me stream the game, guys. You guys have a wonderful night. Barncat, congrats. You're moving on, brother.
Yeah, just the goal is just try to make top 8. I've
Yep.
got 2 top 16 finishes, and
There you go. Keep it going.
You know,
keep it going, bro.
the goal is to get top 8. My buddy Blair is playing against Pat tomorrow, so that's gonna be.
Oh shit, dude! Yo,
I hope he pulls the upset.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Absolutely.
But I think Thanos is complete poison for spider foes, and he doesn't have enough. He's not. His extracts are not.
Not just Thanos, man. It's just also Guardians. But yeah.
Well,
I don't mind him as much with the current list that I have. Like, I'd be fine playing against him, personally.
He just does command. Like, you have to kill him. You have to daze him immediately.
Well, I think I can, whereas I don't think his list can, because I can
those are gonna not. That's not gonna work out for them too well.
Yeah, I can dogpile him with this, foreign assignment and fucking deadly duo follow me shit. He just doesn't have those tools. So I can get rid of him, whereas he just can't. And the control for those guys is a lot worse. They don't have, besides Rhino, the movement action economy that I can be able to do. Like, okay, you want to displace Bill? Like, I don't give a shit. Like, you want to displace Rogue? Okay, that's fine. Like, you want to displace Venom? Don't care. Want to displace Star-Lord? Don't care. Like, want to displace Hulk? Don't care. Right? So there's all those other layers, but I think it's going to be an extraordinarily tough matchup for him, because he's not bringing enough extracts. His extracts are all like mine. They're all 3 points and lower. So it's not going to be enough to slow down that Thanos team. And I think he might even be running Mare Fisk as one of his secures. So that's going to potentially put that Thanos team on a 16-point game, and that's exactly what they want. That 16 or 19. So
yeah. No, I hear you, man.
Don't worry. I mean, he's running intrusions too, so
yeah. Don't worry, Thanos is fine. I'm told that he's 8th threat and he should be doing everything that he's doing.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Unironically, what you're saying is true. Unironically, what you're saying is true.
It's not.
Yeah, he's an 8 threat model that's worth it. 2 restricted slots.
Yeah, he's worth it.
No.
He's Garbaggio.
He's worth the 8 slots. He's worth the 8 points.
I just think the only reason that it's working for Pat is because it's fucking Pat. Like,
there's so many other people that have tried to copy like his locals too, and it is like that's a Pat list for sure.
Yeah,
like that's like, he's just gonna play Thanos every point value. That'll be all of his control, and he'll just shoot otherwise, which is great. It's full time.
Yeah,
it works awesome with Guardians, because now you're giving Rocket, 7 dice,
more
builders,
dice,
Star-Lord 7 dice builders.
I was thinking, it's like, why would I not just? I don't disrespect the space reality, because that's like a fun way to play Thanos, but I feel like mind power. No, mind power is still just like the GOAT. Like, it was always the most broken combination. It was always the most annoying. It's just not as fun.
See, I think like a mind space and then opening up like a follow me as an additional.
Exactly, dude. That's what I'm saying. Have follow me Embrace still, or follow me Patch.
Yeah. Well, Patch would be another great one for Thanos, obviously.
Yeah.
So I think it works for Pat, but like, there's been a lot of other people it hasn't worked for that have tried to copy his shit, because anytime you win TTS or.
Exactly.
Or even just do slightly well. Yeah. People are like, ooh, you're playing Asgard? That's so cool.
Right. All right, boys.
All
I'm
right, boys.
heading out, man.
I'm getting out of here, too.
I'll see you guys, man. Take care.
Have a good night, Viper, man.
All right, guys. I'm out of here. That's it for the stream. I'm done. You guys have a wonderful, blessed day. Keep playing Marvel, and hopefully I get to stream another game, guys. Take care, man. Keep playing Marvel out there, all right? Peace.